Hi there, this is Missy at Missy Hay Collective, and come and see what I've been working on now. This is the before. Then we moved into one of the two bedrooms where we were going to add some decor stripes. We started with putting a fresh coat of the Chantilly lace that the entire basement had already on its walls. And then we added the painter's tape, we did a bunch of measuring, and then we added the beautiful beige stripes in the color macadamia. So if you're wondering if interiors is now part of what we do at Missy Hay Collective, you are right. We love being creative, we love the challenge, and this job took us about a week to complete. So follow along for the rest of the video to see all the details of how we started and finished. So I've been working for the past week on this job in my neighborhood. I have painted a dresser for this family before. Now I'm going to be repainting it a different color. Also just spent the week painting their basement family room walls and removing some child kind of like kid-like stickers that she had on the wall, because now the girls are teenagers. So she wanted the stickers removed, so I had to repair the walls, and then I had to sand the walls. That was a bit tricky. I did get some help from a contractor, special contractor friend, Mr. Morgan. He came and helped me with that. So I did get a good 2-hour lesson on that. So I'm feeling much more confident on doing wall repair where drywall needs to be involved. So that's done. The coats of paint are done. So Savannah and I are quite the team. I usually start with the cutting, and then she will be there to help me with different things, and then she will go in behind me and roll on. We've added 2 feature walls in these beautiful pops of this perfect green. It's so soft and cozy. I think they're just going to love it. Then I did do the Chantilly lace in the one teenage girl's room. She just wanted it refreshed. Had a bunch of stickers that she had taken off, so I had to repair those walls. That was a bit tricky, but we got it done and it looks amazing. So one of the extra perks you get from having Missy Hay Collective paint your home is we will clean it, we will put everything back and make it look super pretty so that you don't have to when you get home. The other daughter she had some like sparkly gold hearts on one side of her wall, and they wanted to match up the other 2 walls with some bold wide stripes, which I have never done before. So that was a chore, I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit of a process. Thank gosh for my daughter, Savannah, my little sidekick, my little helper. She's been learning how to be a professional home painter with me. Helped along with Mr. Morgan from Dire Wolf Contracting, who helped me figure out lots of the drywall, gave me lots of good tips. Savannah is helping me and learning as well. So thank goodness for her when we were doing the stripes, because we had to measure. We had to measure the walls, and we had to do a little bit of math, and we then had to use a laser level to put the painter's tape stripes down, and we needed to make sure that we had the white side, like the painter's tape on the inside to cover the white, and then we were doing the beige every second one. So it was a bit of a process, but it was actually super fun, and we both learned a lot. And the most satisfying part was taking the tape off and seeing the big reveal. And now we're working on the 2 dressers. A family is coming home tomorrow, so I really have to get the dressers done today. So started sanding. One of the dressers does not need to be sanded, it just needs to be painted because I had painted it in Fusion's Peony a couple of years ago. So we will just clean that one up and we will just paint the new color on. I do think I'm going to do something special with the hardware for that one. She has gold pops in her room, so like little frames and a mirror, and so I wanted to do something cool with that to match up the dresser. And then the other dresser I actually have to sand out completely, and I have to find some hinges for it today. This one dresser, which is adorable, I don't think they were ever the right ones, so I'm going to find better ones, and that's why it never really closed properly, because for some reason somebody had changed out the hinges and put 2 small hinges on it. So we're gonna go find the right size hinges. We're gonna pick up the paint, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna finish sanding. We're gonna clean and wipe and roll on some Fusion mineral paint on these dressers. I'm just pulling up here to one of my favorite little spots for lunch. I'm gonna give them a shout out. Okay, the sandwich is good. It's really good. Really good bread. Super affordable. Only $10 for this huge sandwich. Sprout Health Market. So I went to my hardware store, and this is the cupboard door. This dresser's got a little cupboard, and the hinges obviously were too small. They only went down to here, and they were just hanging off the board, and they were not functioning well. So I'm going to try to get bigger hinges, which is able to at the hardware store here. Just maybe slightly. We're going to make this work. Here we are. This is where Missy Hay Collective is located now, in the antique store in the Kimberly Plaza. So let's go in. See what I'm here today. So here's my little space. Some projects that I was working on the other day. Can't wait to see what they look like when I take those paintings off. Alright, so let's go over to the Fusion mineral paint. Alright, the color that is chosen for these 2 dressers is probably the most popular of all the Fusion mineral paint colors, raw silk. So I only need one, because that's the great thing about Fusion, is that I will be able to easily do 2 dressers, 2 coats with this one jar of Fusion mineral paint. I was wanting to do something kind of special for the inside of this little cupboard drawer. So this is where I stash my extra. This is the pattern that I'm thinking. It looks so nice as a little pop something on the inside of the cupboard doors when you open them. This is the Delft Tradition Paint and Lay by IOD, and we are in luck because I can use these 2 sheets. So, because I'm going to do a paint and lay on the middle of that cupboard, some DIY paint. I need chalk paint to apply it. So my favorite paint to use when I am applying paint and lays is DIY paint, and Creamland is probably the closest to the raw silk color, so I think that's what we're going to pick today. Alright, let's give this a whirl. We're going to do this raw silk. I'm going to avoid the bottom part because that is wood filled and I need that to dry. I'm going to try to keep that black line in. I'll probably have to repaint it. Savannah, what are you doing?
Scrolling on my phone and itching my nose.
Finish the dresser?
Yes.
2 coats of raw silk.
Cooked silk.
Looks amazing. Cooked silk? No, it's raw. So here's Savannah putting the second coat.
Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
Nerd alert, nerd alert.
Good job, honey. Looks really good. Tell me how you really feel. Do you like painting furniture?
Not really, actually.
So even though Savannah doesn't really like painting furniture, she did an excellent job at it. And this little dresser, painted in 2 coats of raw silk, ended up being adorable. Those bottom drawer pulls got a fresh coat of golden ticket with a bit of dark and decrepit to really bring out the detail, and they were perfect. When you hire us to help redecorate your home, you can use all of our skills, which is painting walls, trim, doors, but also we paint furniture. And we have special little things like iron orchid designs, transfers, molds, and paint inlays. Here I am applying a paint inlay using DIY paint and lots of water. You let it dry and then you reactivate it with water to peel back the paper, leaving the pattern behind. And then I like to seal it with a spray adhesive. I like to use the Mod Podge sealer, and I do it quite a few times to really seal in that paint so it doesn't smudge. I also wanted to preserve a bit of the really nice wood that I found when I sanded these cupboard doors down. So I used Fusion Mineral Paint, walnut, stain and finishing oil, and it was beautiful. I love the drawer pulls. I love how this paint inlay turned out. Just check this out. A very unique piece. Now, even prettier with IOD and Fusion Mineral Paint Raw Silk and Walnut Stain and Finishing Oil. If you're in the East Kootenay area of British Columbia and you're looking for somebody to help you redecorate your home, we're your gals. Find our information at www.missyhaycollective.com.